Oh, beautiful, blessed souls. Brainy Twin Gemini here. How y'all doing? First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the comments, the sense of community on our channel. It really warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. If you're new, welcome. A little bit about myself. I am a twin flame that is in physical essence now with my twin after a separation. Went through everything. I feel like, well, I know that I'm a messenger on this journey. I'm given messages, energy, signs and syncs every single day. And I truly believe these are messages that are meant for you. I'm just a guide, a messenger to get you to the light within and the light of each other. So again, not everything is always going to resonate. So what doesn't resonate, just pack it away in your pocket. And if anything resonates, kindly hit the notification bell, sub, like, comment. It truly, truly does help. So I'm a little different. I do everything. This is just a small portion of my journals. I have boxes of journals from the last few years of all the energy channeling. I do the cards strictly out of my own entertainment purposes. The cards always resonate with what's in my journal. So I just go through a few things in my journal. There's a lot of stuff that I write, but I just give you what I feel the message should be. So been seeing this black butterfly. I don't know if this means anything to you, if anybody's been asking for one. It keeps flying over my head. And to me, that's rebirth and resurrection in oneself, and rebirth and resurrection in twin flame physical essence coming back into each other. So it's so, so beautiful. Blue heron. I saw that this morning and it flew so, so low. And good luck, prosperity, abundance. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I've been seeing twos. So 2 crows, 2 doves. And then I always see this one dove that flies over me in the morning, comes and visits me, which lets me know that I'm definitely a messenger on this journey, but it represents harmony, peace, love. Doves mate for life, crows mate for life. And I'm seeing these 2, and there's 2 messages here, 2 coming into 1. And also remove the duality, because you are truly one and you share the energy. And and you realize that when you come into your true self and out of ego. There's triggers, communication coming. And one thing I do want to talk about is Mercury retrograde. Mercury is Gemini's ruling planet, so if you're a Gemini, it doesn't affect you as much as others, but retrograde means going backwards. So the past comes into the present. And if you're in physical separation during Mercury retrograde, it could be very, very good. I don't know, that you could be coming back into each other in forms of communication. It's starting slow and moving rather rapidly. So all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm excited about this Mercury retrograde as it relates to twins, because I think it's a very, very good thing. And and another thing, meditate. That's another message I have. There's so much more in there. As I said, I just do the cards out of my own entertainment purposes. I do 4 cards, channel masculine energy. What's in the masculine energy's heart space as of the moment? If they could say anything, what would they say? And the overall energy. So I'm going to get started here. And again, thank you all so much. If you need any, coaching or guidance, if this is for, I'll take it. Just send me an email at brainytwingemini69. Just bear in mind, I do receive a lot of emails, and I will eventually get to them. So it's not 3. So I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. And if it's 3, yes. Usually if I say please, they come. Okay. So this is a tough heart space for the masculine energy right now. And as I said, there's triggers. So there's triggers of primarily the ego, and there's some anger, and there's some denial. And this is a complex journey. You trigger each other to heal, but you also energetically trigger each other. And simultaneously, it is energy, but there has been, sadly, some anger and some denial and some blow-ups and eruptions. And you may feel that energy, and they're going through this anger and denial. Why is that? It's because right now they're trapped in ego. Denial and anger is ego. And as the cycles end, and this is all about cycles ending, karmic cycles ending, third-party blocks, karmic partnerships, there's anger. Some of these karmic partnerships are very unhealthy and almost abusive, but it's meant to teach lessons, and primarily your self-worth. And the masculine is just, like I said, going through eruptions, blow-ups, endings of cycles. Rebirth, resurrection, and renewal is on its way. But sometimes during Mercury retrograde, we act bizarre. And it's, you know, it's, they're in that heart space right now. Denial, because there's two things. They deny this connection. And they deny it because in their heart, they can't understand the depths of the love that they feel for their feminine energy. It's very tough, and the ego interferes always. Denial, fear of rejection, so many things. Anger is a secondary emotion. Anger stems from a primary emotion, and it's generally fear, guilt, shame, worry. And there's that fear, and that's turning into anger and or feminine energy. You could be triggering some anger as well. Again, what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, doesn't. Oh, and there's one other thing. Your creativity is peaking right now. So I'm going to different message saying what's in their heart space. That's too many. I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. And 1 card, please. One card, please. Sorry, folks. Sometimes it just takes time. The message is what the message is meant to be. 1 card, please. No. I cannot believe this, though. It's just... Thank you. No. 1 card, please. Thank you, finally. And I just have to pick this 1 card out. The floor. Okay. So, very, very great message. So, and it resonates as always. I've surrendered to oneself, inner love, ego. So as the ego dismantles, you surrender and to oneself and love. But this is also having to do with duality, as I mentioned earlier. And you understand what duality truly means. Duality is a label that society places on things, and you realize that you're one. We're all one. Separation is just an illusion. Break free. We are always together in 5D. 5D is that energetic transference of energy that you trigger back and forth to each other. And I lie awake manifesting our love, and I've never felt love like this before. So even though they're struggling, they're still manifesting, and as I said in my journal, meditate, and they've never felt love like this before. So it's all so beautiful. The number one interference in twins is this, because the ego always wants to resurrect. But I feel this rebirth coming, and all of these emotions are completely natural, and it's normal. So don't ever beat yourself up. So it's part of the process. You're in denial 1 minute, you're confused, and that's exactly where the masculine energy is. They're thinking that, this can't be real, this love cannot be real, and that's the ego playing tricks on them. So if they could say anything to their beautiful feminine, what would it be? And I'm going to ask for 4 cards. So if you're new, I either let 4 come out or 1 at a time, and it's not. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Oh. See? They never cease to amaze me. I just love them so much. Oh boy. Okay, 1 card, please. I cannot believe this. I meant to say this earlier and I just forgot. There's so much in my journal. Forgiveness. The masculine energy is asking you, feminine energy, to please forgive them. Sometimes we get caught in this vicious cycle of anger and, I'm done, I'm finished. Pardon my English here, you're an asshole. Why are you treating me this way? I didn't do anything to deserve this. It's tough being in physical separation. It truly, truly is. But one of the things they're asking for is that forgiveness, because they feel this trigger of energy. And again, it's not all. So what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, doesn't. As I said, communication, I wrote it down. I said, and it's just, I love these, the way everything, this is the truth here. So if you came here, you were divinely guided here, and I'm so happy for you. Get away from the shenanigans. Get away from all that crap out there. They're just monopolizing off your vulnerable heart. Communication, Mercury retrograde. I feel like this rebirth and resurrection is coming to you. This is a message here, just a messenger. Spying. The masculine energy is spying on you because the communication is coming, and they're gaining that courage. They want to make sure that they're not interfering, that there's no one in your life, because they will never do anything to hurt you or disrupt anything. And they just want to see what you're up to. It's nothing like stalking. It's nothing like that. It's absolutely not. It's more, I should say, curiosity, because they're just curious, because they love. And they're looking at your photo, they're looking at you on social media, mutual friends are asking how you're doing. They just truly want to know if you're okay and if there's any interference. And that is honestly divine and God, believe it or not. When my twin and I came back into physical essence, I had my daughter checking up on him because we live in different cities, because I was going to make a move forward and come and communicate. And so I was doing that exact same thing. So it's nothing malicious. It's more curious. So this is a good thing, really, truly, believe it or not. And they want you to know that they're on a spiritual journey. This is a spiritual journey, and it is uncomfortable as frick, man. It is like I don't know, insanity is the best word I can describe it. Because this is a forced spiritual journey, forced awakening, forced. You're like, what the frick is going on here? And that's what's going on with the masculine energy. Momentum, rebirth, resurrection, beautiful. And I just feel Mercury retrograde is, and thank you so much for sharing all of your comments and that you're communicating. It takes time. You don't just, it's exactly what happened with my twin and I. And then it was quite fast after that. But there could be miscommunication as well. It happened as well. So again, if they could say anything, I can't. 2 cards, please. I love it so much. Exactly. So this keeps coming out. Somebody's not hearing the message. A few of you aren't hearing the message, or you just stumbled across this message today and you need to hear this message. You are my best friend. Don't really need to say much more than that. The masculine energy you have, as soon as if you came into physical essence or whatever form that you came into, however you came in, you had this instant friendship, and you have so many similarities, and you finish each other's sentences, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Exactly this. I'm struggling to let go of my ego. The ego card came out. There's anger, there's denial, there's cycles ending. The ego is who we are. This is who we identify with, and we hold on to it for dear life. It's almost like a crisis when you let go of your ego, and you can go through the dark night of the soul, or, you know, however you resonate. When we met, there was instant soul recognition. My soul is in shock. Exactly. You've been looking for each other your entire life here in physical form on Earth. And when you come to each other, it's frightening. And it's like this overwhelming feeling. And it is almost like it is shock. These we wrote ourselves, my twin and I, these cards, because this is how we encountered our journey. And it is absolutely soul recognition. I remember when I met my twin, I was like shaking. I was like, what is going on here? And I'm very together, finance professional. I couldn't even understand what was going on all night long. And then, you know, we were finishing each other's sentences. It was like crazy. And it truly, truly is. And the masculine wants you to know feminine energy. They know that they're twin flames, but they're utterly confused. This soul shock is the almost, it goes hand in hand with the spiritual awakening, spiritual journey. So that shock rattles your soul to wake up, and they're a little bit confused, and that's that denial. You know, they're denying this. And so what is the overall connection of this beautiful, beautiful connection? I know it doesn't always seem that way, and the physical separation is probably one of the hardest things you'll have to endure in your entire life. Just know it's a test. Your strength, your will, your courage, your faith. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. I love it. And I'm going to ask for 2 cards, please. I love this so much. Okay. I'm going to ask for 1 card, please. Some of you are plagued with the question, why? The more you do ask that question, the more it's going to come to you, just so you know. The answers will always come when they're meant to come. So this is what we have, Ascension. If you're new to this journey, if you're new to Twin Flames, Ascension is spiritual awakening. And when you awaken, you just awaken to everything around you. Everything becomes more meaningful. You've seen signs, synchronicities, serendipitous. It's all part of awakening. That's ascension. That's truly what it is. You're ascending to your higher self. Lessons, both are learning lessons, and the cycle, as you learn the lessons, the cycles end. and there's new momentum, new growth forward, and it's beautiful, and I love it so much. And angel, two things with the angel here. The masculine energy views their feminine as an angel, a goddess, a princess, however you resonate, empress, however you resonate. But the most important thing on this journey is you have, I want to say divine God, universe, angel, I guess, protecting this connection and guiding you and nudging you always in the right direction. And it's beautiful. And lastly, and this is a very important one, self-worth. So some, again, not all, whatever resonates, resonates. Whatever doesn't, just pack it in your pocket. Or many twins actually have self-worth challenges, primarily stemming from childhood. You know, bullying. It could be from, you know, parents or authoritative or, you know, just abuse. And that abuse plays with your self-worth. That self-worth is guilt or shame. Guilt or shame resonates and turns into anger. So, but many of you are coming into the value of your worth, and it's beautiful. And the last message here, these cards. It's all good. Lessons, rebirth, renewal, communication. And don't get caught. And you know, I have this video. The reason why I did that video is because I got caught for a long time in the rabbit hole of what I want to call twin flame traps. So I'll put it in the description. It's a very, very good video on how not to get caught, because sometimes even just the energy, you know, you may think you're feminine energy, but you're actually masculine, or vice versa. 3 cards, please. I love it. Just put them up here so you can see them. 2. Oh, okay. Ironically, I had that too. Okay. You're my rock, my foundation. This is overall energy of twins. That's exactly it. You both are each other's rock, the foundation. Everything's built on a foundation. And you keep each other grounded like a rock, and it's beautiful. Our love flows through our soul energetically and effortlessly. Absolutely. When you come to each other in whatever form, physical essence form that you come into, it's natural. There's no effort. You just flow to each other seamlessly, and it's beautiful. And speaking to you through music, absolutely, especially today or whenever you come across this, pay attention to the music, the lyrics. This is a dynamic connection. And I swear, when I was in physical separation with my twin, the music was almost driving me insane. It was like, how is this like, I swear it seemed like he was speaking to me personally through this music. The lyrics were uncanny. So listen to the music, and I wish you were next to me. I miss you. So you miss each other. It's a very, very, very confusing journey. All I do is I just want to give messages as I'm told. I've been told I have to give these messages of truth and just guide you. That's it. There's so many parasites out there that don't even know what they're talking about. And they're truly not even twin flames. Okay, so 4 cards again, just a bit of a different message. If it's 4, I'll take it, and it's too many. Overall energy. So I'm gonna ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. Yeah. I cannot. Okay. And this is 2, I'll take it. Okay. This is how it resonates with twin flames. the message and the energy that is being channeled as of the moment. So as I said earlier at the beginning, 10 is ending, and storm warning. There's massive blowouts, there's massive cycles ending, there's massive eruption. That's the storm, the warning. But storms don't last forever. So you may feel this disruptive, negative energy. It will pass. Just always get to a loving, loving heart space. Cornucopia, beautiful card, light shining through. Oh, butterfly. Yeah, I talked about the butterfly. See, number 11, very significant on this journey. Cornucopia to me is the twin flame card in this deck. I said abundance, good luck, all things beautiful. Like, there's so much here. There's so much fruit, and the fruits of your labor, your pain, your suffering is coming into the light, and I love it so much. And appreciation, number 15, feminine energy appreciates and loves their masculine. A message here for some of you that are in a negative heart space. Gratitude, appreciate, be grateful. The more you bring gratitude and appreciation in your life, the more you invite abundance. That's the way it works. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And magician and the mirror. I resonate this with the trigger and the mirror of each other's energy, but what I also resonate this card with is spirit, angel, divine, God, universe, guiding you to the right place and the right path of oneself, true authenticity, and ultimately each other. And it's such a beautiful message, and I love this. This is wisdom, knowledge, prophecy. So listen to your gut, always. Even sometimes it's not nice. It's a journey. It's a spiritual journey. And lastly, I'm going to give you a loving message to take today. Tonight, wherever you are, it's morning for me. Okay. I love this. Okay. So here's the back and here's the front. And it says, every experience, regardless of whether you perceive it as good or bad, comes with a gift attached. Yet sometimes the gift is only revealed with the passing of time. Trust all is as it should be. So exactly what I was saying. Sometimes we have to go through darkness to get to the light. And there is good and there is bad. But there's the gift that you have is the blessing of this love that you share. So that's all I have for you today, folks. Again, thank you so, so much for all your support, your love, everything. If this resonates, thumbs up, hit the notification bell, subscribe, comment. We love to hear your comments. And yeah, have a great day, folks.